Adentro, ¿quién remata? ¡Cristiano!
Welcome to channel The Golden Goal. We will bring you the fastest, latest news about the day of the ball world. Take the subscribe and press the bell button to see the next videos.
Naby Keita, Fabinho form as an inspiration. But no surprise. Naby Keita has detailed how he can draw inspiration from the form of Fabinho, but admits he isn't surprised in the slightest by the Brazilian's current performance levels. The number 3 has become a regular in Jurgen Klopp's starting lineups, figuring in each of the Reds' last 15 matches in all competitions after an initial period of adjustment following his summer transfer from AS Monaco. With several other options at the manager's disposal in midfield, Keita acknowledges competition for places is fierce in that area of the pitch, but feels Fabinho is yielding the rewards of hard work at Melwood. He told Liverpool.com, "I'm very happy for him. At the beginning he wasn't playing much, but he worked hard, he never gave up, and he was always there for the team. The last match, he put in a great performance. That's what we're here for, to work hard and try to earn our place in the team. Midfield is an area where we have a lot of options, so that means no one wants to get injured or give up their place. That's an important thing for the team. When you're in the team you know already how strong the bench is, so you need to give absolutely everything in the game. I wasn't surprised at all by Fabinho's performance. In training the coach is there for everyone and training is always good. It's down to us to keep focused and play well in every match." Like Fabinho, Keita was another new arrival in the summer when he completed his transfer from RB Leipzig, and both players have tallied 25 appearances for the club so far. The number 8 cites the support they have received from their teammates as crucial in adapting to their new surroundings, and in his own case, particularly from Sadio Mane, with their off-the-field friendship well documented. "All my teammates have always been there for me, but of course I am close to Sadio, he has helped me an awful lot," Keita explained. "He has spoken to me a lot and given me a lot of advice because he is more experienced. I'm someone who likes to respond to a challenge. I never give up or stop trying, even if things were a little bit more difficult at the beginning. I was in and out of the side, but I was always with the team because if the team win, we all win together, even if I haven't played. I have a collective spirit. Now I'm here, I'm not going to give up trying. I'm going to carry on making the most of the gifts God has given me." Prior to finalizing his transfer to Liverpool, Keita enjoyed 2 stellar seasons with Leipzig in Germany, earning a place in the Bundesliga team of the season for 2016-17. Adapting to the unique demands of the Premier League, however, is a challenge the 24-year-old admits he's had to tackle. Real Madrid, Barcelona. Real Madrid's players, including Gareth Bale, are standing united as they prepare for 2 Clásicos against Barcelona in 4 days, says boss Santiago Solari. Real host Barca in a Copa del Rey semi-final second leg on Wednesday, having drawn the first game 1-1, and then again in La Liga on Saturday. Bale refused to celebrate when he scored in Sunday's 2-1 win at Levante. "Some things that stay in the dressing room remain private," said Solari. "I understand everyone wants to find a focus and you put the focus where it seems important. But our focus is only on what we think is important. It is on the game, to win on Wednesday, to be united. Where others' focus is up to them." The Argentine has only started Wales forward Bale in 2 of the 8 games since he recovered from a calf injury. Solari said, "You can focus on any particular stat. You could look at the run of games we've been on to remain contenders in 3 competitions. You can talk about how these players have gone 1,000 days as European champions, something outstanding that we're overlooking now, but we'll be talking about in 50 years. La Liga leaders Barcelona will have to score at the Bernabeu to reach a 6th consecutive Copa del Rey final, with the away goal rule in use. The Catalans have won the past 4 finals, the joint best run in the competition's history alongside Real Madrid, 1905-1908, and Athletic Bilbao, 1930-1933. We start from the base that if we don't score, we have no chance," boss Ernesto Valverde said. "We have to score. We have to protect ourselves too, but we will go out to attack. It is not normal to play 2 games of this magnitude in the same week. But it can happen. Our intention is to separate them and focus on the one in front of us. The one on Saturday is still far away." Wednesday will be a 40th Clasico for Barcelona legend Lionel Messi, who is the top scorer in the history of the rivalry with 26 goals. Asked if Real were afraid of him, Solari said, "That word does not exist when you are competing in football." Man United injuries linked to increased workload, says Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer says the increased workload he is demanding of Manchester United's players is partly responsible for the recent spate of injuries. United could be without 9 senior players for Wednesday's Premier League game at Crystal Palace. This includes Juan Mata, Ander Herrera, and Jesse Lingard, who all injured hamstrings in the draw with Liverpool. "It's probably linked, yes," said United's caretaker manager, when asked about the connection. Under former boss Jose Mourinho, United's running statistics, both in terms of distance covered and sprints made, were some of the lowest in the Premier League. Solskjaer has tried to do something about that, but the drive to do more has come at a cost. Nemanja Matic, Phil Jones, Antonio Valencia, Anthony Martial and Matteo Darmian are also out of the game at Selhurst Park, while Marcus Rashford faces a fitness test on the ankle injury he sustained in the opening minutes of Sunday's game when he was tackled by Jordan Henderson. Although United's overall running stats have gone down, from 108.1 km per game for the entire team when Mourinho was in charge this season, to 107.7 km under Solskjaer, United's total sprints under the Norwegian have increased from 98.6 to 108.6 per game. Solskjaer said, "When do you make the change? Do you wait until preseason and think you will change results by not asking them to run? Or do we start now and show them what the demands of intensity are and how we want to play?" Brendan Rodgers, Leicester City appoint former Celtic boss as manager. Brendan Rodgers has been appointed Leicester City's new manager after leaving his job at Celtic. The Northern Irishman has signed a contract until June 2022 and succeeds Claude Puel, who was sacked on Sunday after 16 months in charge. It marks a Premier League return for Rodgers, who previously managed Liverpool and Swansea City. "I'll give my life to make the supporters proud of their club," Rodgers said. He watched from the stands as the Foxes beat Brighton 2-1 on Tuesday and spoke to the players in the changing room after the game. Adding that he was privileged and honored to take on the role, Rodgers said, "Together, we'll be stronger and I'm looking forward to working with the players, staff and supporters to make the right steps forward." Neil Lennon replaces Rodgers at Celtic as interim manager until the end of the season. Former Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester City and Celtic defender Kolo Touré also joins Leicester as a first-team coach, having worked as a member of Rodgers' backroom staff at Celtic. While at Liverpool, Rodgers almost won the Premier League title in 2013-14 before he was sacked in October 2015. He then took over at Celtic in May 2016 and won all 7 domestic trophies available, most recently leading them to the Scottish League Cup in December. During his 2.5 years in Scotland, he also qualified twice for the Champions League group stage and broke the 100-year-old British unbeaten domestic record with a 69-game unbeaten run. "I'm absolutely delighted to bring a manager of Brendan's caliber to Leicester City," said club vice-chairman Iwat Srivaddhanaprabha. "I look forward to seeing what he, our talented, young squad and our dedicated, skilled team of staff can achieve together." John Terry believes Chelsea should give young players a chance in the Premier League. Chelsea were beaten on penalties in the Carabao Cup final by Manchester City on Sunday night. And following the cup final, club legend John Terry has been speaking about what he thinks the future holds for Sarri's side. JT left as a hero in 2015 after playing for almost 2 decades in West London, before he finished his career with Aston Villa, where he's now assistant coach. Chelsea can move forward. They're a great side and individually they have brilliance in the team. That's throughout the whole side, Terry told the club's website. "We can talk about the 2 centre halves being incredible, versus Man City. You look at the boys in front of them, Conte, Barkley, the 3 players up front. It's a great team to build around. Go and build upon it." As well as talking about the strength of Chelsea's current side, Terry also touched on how the team should be using young players and suggested that now is a perfect chance to blood their youth. "They've found it difficult this year because Man City have been excellent, Liverpool have been superb as well," the Blues legend continued. But we've got people like Hudson-Odoi and it's important to keep him. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, is he ready? Let's find out. If we're not going to win the league, then let's give him a chance in the league. Let's blood the younger players and see what they've got.